In huge news for retards, smart people already knew this. RFK is coming out today saying
I had no idea.
Whole milk is the best thing of all time. He's saying it's good for you. He's doing like that 90s propaganda milk push. Whole milk. He says it's great. I saw them post a graphic that said, make whole milk great again. I do have to disavow that. It never stops being great. It's always been great. Just because people fell apart and started drinking almond trash, and now they're going to come back to the light. So hopefully you guys, now that you know RFK, which legally speaking is a doctor.
This is not true.
I'm saying strictly legally. He's a doctor. From a legal standpoint, he's a doctor.
What is his doctorate in? Silliness?
Dairy.
Dairy.
Doctorate in dairy.
I stand
That's like doctor of dairy.
It's like something Homer Simpson would get caught up in. Like, I'm a doctor of milk. But yeah, that's great news. Getting more people drinking milk. Wonderful. It's tasty. It's delicious. People rip on milk. They say, "Oh, it's so fatty. Oh, it's unhealthy." No, listen to Dr. Kennedy.
I put whole milk in my coffee, but I don't really drink big glasses of whole milk.
You simply must. Give it a go. Give it a go. You'll like it.
I don't know. I like that cashew milk. It's like 20 calories or some shit, and it tastes the same to me. It tastes better to me, honestly.
It's just thin. It's thin. There's no substance.
Not mine. Mine is thick on, has as much like thick mouthfeel, like viscosity as milk does. Maybe more. It's kind of creamy in a way, like melted ice cream almost. And it's vanilla flavored with no like sweetener. And it's just superior to milk in every way. If I was going to bake or cook or with it or whatever for a recipe that required milk, like I'm making meatballs and I need to bind together, need a little splash of milk. Sure, we'll go to the whole milk then. But I'm not going to like drink the stuff or like.
That's what it's for.
No, it's for baby cows.
Well, but we've repurposed
to drink.
Yeah. Dogs.
Exactly.
Your little Murphy and your little Toby, they should be pack hunting somewhere in fucking Montana, but they're in your house because we adapted. We overcame. That's what we've done with milk. We've turned it into something for us. I can't believe you're saying that cashew milk, that watery slurry, is nearly as good as actual milk.
I forget if I use cashew or almond creamer in my coffee, but it's not watery. It's pretty good. Although I will say whole milk is the king of milks. The other milks may be healthier for you. I'm not sure. But if we're talking about taste, you can't beat whole milk.
It's so good. It's a conqueror's drink, Kyle. You don't get it.
But
I think Napoleon was the one who said that like his breakfast every day was a giant glass of whole milk, where he was like, it's a wonderful substance. It keeps me conquering until midday. It was like
the alternative was like brackish water.
No, it would have been some sort of broth or something gross. Something also worse than milk.
It beats the hell out of puddle water, I'll tell you. Whole milk. Like, get out of here. Napoleon's beverage of choice. If you told me that Lance Armstrong drank a liter of the shit before every race, I might get on board with you. But that's not the case.
Oh, I think
Napoleon
no one is
drank it warm.
endorsing milk. You never saw LeBron James run over to the sidelines and just take a big shot of whole milk to get him back in the game.
Yeah, if he did, maybe he'd be the undisputed GOAT instead of like battling it out with Jordan and NBA like Twitter threads.
If he played all those games on milk, I would make him my GOAT. Yeah, because it weighs you down. It's fat. It's emulsified fat that came out of a fat cow that's meant for suckling babies who need all the calories they can get in one slurp.
Kyle, I already like milk. You don't have to.
I'm not sure what emulsified means.
Oh, you didn't consider that, did you? When
you know how oil and water don't want to mix?
Yes.
And when you get them to mix, that's an emulsion. You use an emulsifier to make that happen. So you could take like lard or grease and
water and sugar.
Water and sugar.
That's soluble. It turns into a new thing.
Well, yeah, that's a solution, not an emulsion.
Oh, fuck. I thought I understood it until you said that.
Now, emulsion would be...
Now your point falls again.
It's about binding the...
I think mayonnaise is an emulsion, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Or a gravy is an emulsion where you've taken the water and the fat and binded them together with a starch.
Okay. But water and oil, let's say you took water and oil and had a magnetic spinner on it that made it like homogeneous just while it was being actively mixed. Still not an emulsion because they need to bind in some way.
Yeah, you need an emulsifier, like a starchy. It's the reason you take a little cup of spaghetti water and put it in with your marinara sauce, so that like you don't have that like liquid at the bottom, so that you get the fat and the water to bind together and create this like gravy. Basically, that's what gravies are.
Okay.
In any case, don't drink milk, folks. It's not good for you. Don't listen to RFK. I saw RFK deep frying a turkey barefooted.
Sometimes geniuses can be.
That's like operating a metal lathe with an 80s hairdo just flowing in the wind. He's just that guy doesn't care.
I was hopeful about RFK when he started. Kyle said something like 3 weeks ago. He's like, I look at everything the Trump administration does in a silo. He does good things, he does bad things, and I call the balls and strikes. I'm misquoting him, but work with me.
Yeah, it works.
And I think that I do that too. And one of my examples is when RFK came, I was hopeful that he would improve the nation's food supply. I was like, here's a guy who does know a thing or two about healthy food. For whatever reason, we use corn syrup as a sweetener in everything. Corn seems to be fueling our diets in a way overrepresented way. The foods that are affordable to eat in America are bad for you. The foods that are good for you are expensive, even though the good for you ones seem to my simple mind to be like the simple, easy things to produce and make, like tomatoes or whatever. And as opposed to the complex thing like oatmeal bars I get in plastic wrap. Why is that cheaper than a tomato? I'm not sure, but it is by a lot. So I was like, maybe RFK will come in here and improve the nation's food supply. What we get instead? A bunch of like vaccine conspiracy theories.
We've been doing okay with or didn't he push some dye stuff?
Yes, that's a good one.
Doritos,
it was a red dye, yeah.
Which that honestly pisses me off.
Bad. Good job.
It pisses me off a little bit. Not getting rid of the dye, but how easily Frito-Lay transitioned their manufacturing away from these dyes. It's like the fuck. Like, so you were selling it this way to Europe the whole time. Like you couldn't have. You were like injecting stupid shit into our food that you could have, because I remember that was a pushback with like, oh, these manufacturing these lines would have to be totally reformatted, and then they just released the Naked brand of Doritos. Hey, guys, guess what, guys? It tastes exactly the same, but now with no dyes. It's like, fuck you. You could have done this years ago. This was clearly not prohibitive. Why?
How bad could that dye be for you? We've been eating that shit by the buckets full since we were children. I'm fine.
Yeah, we're like the richest and least healthy country though.
Yeah.
So that's not ideal.
That's because of our healthcare system. Yeah. Like people like get a weird pain and they're like, ooh, hope that heals up in a week or two.
I think how much of it is the healthcare system? I think most of it is our lifestyle.
Yeah, I think it's food and lifestyle.
I would argue that how healthy your teeth are has more to do with your hygiene practices than what your dentist does once a year or twice a year.
Well, yeah, but that's brushing your teeth, not what you eat. I mean, obviously it's a
drawing
you can eat whatever you want as long as you brush your teeth properly.
And also,
pretty much, but what I was trying to say, like, I would argue that your fitness is not about the healthcare system; it's about the routine that you maintain every day.
Oh, I just think there's so much preventative care that could be taken care of and catch things before they metastasize and before things progress.
Oh my God, another voice in my ear about this colonoscopy. Stop it. I don't want it.
Oh, you want to go together? We can hold hands. You get an early one. That'd be great.
I did it once before. It wasn't my cup of tea. I tried it.
Taylor, you're not due here for several more years. We've never done a colonoscopy on a man your age who did
when in Rome.
You know what one of my least favorite parts about a colonoscopy is? Afterwards, as you're yeah, they all want you to pass gas. Their nurses like cheering you on, like, yeah, good. That's what we're looking for. And I'm like,
do you think it would be uncomfortable in like the post area if every time I farted, I was like, I'm sorry.
Taylor, we could live together for 20 years and you'd be like, I don't think Woody passes gas. I've never heard it. Know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would want, that would be my target, for you to think that I've never passed gas.
I'm a secret farter. Yeah. You won't even you'll never be aware that I fart.
It's rude to fart around people. You shouldn't do it. Even if you're comfortable enough to let loose a fart, it's rude. I don't like it.
I'm that way too. If some other couples think it's funny and they do it together or whatever, knock yourself out. That's not for me. But yeah, post colonoscopy, they're all like got their ear on you, listening for your passing gas, and I'm just I don't want to do it.
I'm even a little pickier than that. Like if someone has like a big wet nose blow, I'm like, go in the other room. Get out of here. Stop.
Why is that?
I don't like it at a restaurant. I don't like it at a restaurant, like at a table. It's like that's too much. Like if you got like a little,
bring Hanky out and do that.
If you got like a little and like dig a little with a napkin, I'm okay with that. But if you're just honking over there, just clearly like having to fold the napkin up to stow away the snot, like you should have taken that to the bathroom.
Why is that socially acceptable? I remember in high school, right? Like there would be a box of Kleenex towards the front of the room. Someone would grab a Kleenex, stand at the wastebasket near the door, and just honk it out in front of 30 people in class. And I'm like, why is this socially acceptable? This is worse than farting to me.
It depends on the setting. I'll absolutely blow some snot rockets if we're working and I got to get some shit done. I'm just.
What would you do? Before you did that, you'd probably
turn away
a few paces away, and you'd turn away because you know it's a gross act.
I want to blow them on to you. If I'm doing that, you're gonna see what comes out of me. I'm gonna blow this thing and try to hit a flower with it or something. Try to kill a bumblebee.
That should be the next social thing we push for. Is like blow your nose in private, fart in private. That's a lacking of our culture. We need to fix it.